Wait, wait, what? 2 videos in a week? Not bad, Josh. Not bad. It's been 4 days since I've been back from my trip to Jamaica, and I've been itching to get back on the bike. Unfortunately, life gets in the way, but I'm back in the saddle. This video is a little bit longer because not only do I have another great local trail system to show you, but I also finally have a short teaser for The Locals, Episode 1. And I also try and recruit a few more of you local riders to come out to an Hbmba trail build day at Christie Lake. So if you want to skip ahead and check that stuff out, it's at the 7:20 mark. Otherwise, let me introduce you to Iroquois Heights. It's a small trail system on the west side of Hamilton, and although there aren't any real technical sections in it, Iroquois has some great flowy single track if you want to get out for a short ride. There are a few ways you can get into the trail system. The first is from Filman Road in Ancaster, where if you still have gas in the tank, you can connect the whole of Dundas Valley Trail system with Iroquois Heights. The second entrance is from Old Mohawk Road, where you can park in a small parking lot right at the trailhead. In case you forgot something before heading out, there's a Sport Check just around the corner in the Meadowlands Power Center, where you can pick up your energy gels or spare tubes. Even if you come over the highway on the pedestrian bridge, I recommend pedaling up to the main trailhead so you can get a fun downhill run in before dropping into the north side of the system, where everything is mainly cross-country riding.
That humidity is real. Oh, just getting back from Jamaica. Feels like I'm still there. All right, so like I said before, as I'm assuming I'll have laid a voiceover over the beginning because I keep forgetting to talk to the camera, talk to you guys. There's 2 ways to go into the trail network. Main way is where I just came in, and the other one is go down Filman Road to the overpass and straight into this run here, which is a fun little downhill section. It's pretty tight. You can't really see a lot ahead of you because it's pretty overgrown. And you can drop your C-post if you're able to, but it goes straight into a punchy climb right after. So I usually forget to do that, and I usually don't shift back down in time. So I usually just leave the post up, and this is where you want to get it, right? See if we can get it this time. Because this right here, this route, you gotta go follow it, follow that, and you're up. The downhill kind of continues on here with this super sketchy drop, which I avoid, into some more jumps here that I can't clear. Mostly because I don't want to attempt it. It's that freelancer life. Just makes it kind of like, I don't need to do that. Then you come into these chutes, keep going with that downhill. Oh, you can't see a thing this time of year. So again, I just hold on to the brakes. And keep her going into Deer Run. And this is where you want to turn right when you come up to the fork. Wow, you really can't see anything here. It is so overgrown. So go right here, because otherwise you'll just end up back in the double track. These trails are good if you're fairly local. You just want a good XC ride, nothing too intimidating, because you can avoid that downhill if you don't want to do it. But in Ontario, I'll take whatever downhill I can get. It's just super tough with this humidity. Oh, still a little wet here. So, as you can see with the overgrownness of these trails, some kind of eyewear is always good, because I've been whacked in the eye a few times. And my last video right at the end at Kelso, I didn't wear my glasses because it was super dark by the time we got out there. I got hit in the eye by a pine tree. Okay, I'm gonna shut up because this is super hot. That's also a huge bomb hole you want to watch for. This open meadow is usually pretty rutted, so watch for the ruts. Especially here. Got a really choosy line. Oh boy. Until I haven't been on my bike in a couple weeks. Alright, well, now is as good a time as any to tell you that there's been another delay in the documentary that I'm working on, The Locals, as I talked about in 2 videos prior, because I just released another video today of Kelso. Check it out. But yeah, the documentary is 99% done. I literally have one more day of filming in the Don Valley to be totally done, get it released. It's taken a lot longer than I expected, but that's the way it usually goes. So it is coming. You know what? I'm gonna do a little teaser in this video too. So this video is gonna be another long one, but I'll cut together a little teaser so you can actually see it, see a little bit of it. And yeah, stoked to release that one.
Exploring is probably the biggest thing that drew me to it in the beginning. Is I wonder where this trail goes, and you know, and then of course seeing the animals or insects or fish or whatever you see on the trails, that was always attractive to me.
I've also been doing a ton of work with the Hbmba, the Hamilton Burlington Mountain Bike Association. So I'm gonna roll a quick 1-minute clip right after this, talk about that, because I think it's really important to get involved in your local trail building community. It's a ton of fun if you're in high school, you get volunteer hours for it. And it's just super gratifying when you've worked on the trails that you then get to ride. So definitely recommend coming out and helping us out with the repair and build day, because we're trying really hard to build more trails at Christie Lake, but unfortunately there's been so much rain and people are still riding the trails, so we have to go back and fix what there is already before we can go build more trails. So the more people we get out, the more trails we can get built and make a little more fun of it. So let's check out those clips and then get back to riding Iroquois Heights.
Sounds good. So we're back here from our last video on the south side of Ebb and Flow. So we fixed up some of the things that we fixed before. As I mentioned before, some of these things, as they get ridden over, will get redamaged, but it also helps to compact the soil a bit. So we've come back and filled in those gaps, added some extra drainage, and found some more spots that needed work and fixed them up as well. We have another about 10 people, so they're over on the Trillium Trail and working on that stuff too. So we're getting a lot done today. It's really exciting.
All right, well, now that I'm done plugging all of the stuff I need to plug, let's get back to riding some fun, flowy single track here. Oh, that's new. It's kind of cool, actually. Should I try that? I think I'm gonna try it. I've been super nervous with doing this stuff again. That freelancer life. I'm a content creator, filmmaker, whatever you want to call it. Been super fortunate to do a lot of work for Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. I'd like to keep doing it, but oh yeah, we got her. A little bomby. If I had a little more control, I'd pick up the front end a bit. It's kind of a tough one to get over. It's pretty steep, but it's definitely manageable with a little more travel and nice big tires. 29er, 2.6 inch on the Stumpy. It has been such a confidence booster riding this thing. Great thing about these trails is, like, even if there isn't a ride around, there's nothing too high consequence, and you can always walk your bike over obstacles until you're ready. Now you probably can hear the highway. It's the 403 going down the mountain there. And there's actually a section right here where you come right up to the edge. It's a little sketchy. Feels sketchier than it is. Ah, here we go. Here's a better vantage point right here. Oh yeah, she is straight drop off. It's a good 70 feet. So if you ride this in the opposite direction and you don't know these trails, do not cook it, because you will cook it right off a cliff. Like a 100% you're gonna die cliff. So just watch out for that, because this is a fun downhill that's up here. All right, so if you start up here in the side trail sign, you get a fun little downhill. And again, you gotta watch it, because there's a couple sketchy spots here, but the downhill here is fun. And do another little gully. And now this is where you take it easy. Gotta come around this corner. If you cook it, you're in trouble. So it's only 9:45 to 10. It's supposed to get to 40 degrees Celsius today with humidity. So I essentially left Jamaica, but never really left it. We just don't have palm trees. So 40 Celsius is like, oh man, I don't even know, like 90 something Fahrenheit. Maybe even more. Ooh, first time I hit the front chainring. Rider up. Oh man. So this section you'll probably recognize from a video I did last year, if you've been following, called the Raw 100-ish. Ish was key because I couldn't keep it exact. And if you can, watch it in 4K. Got some real nice golden hour, magic hour footage of a few of the guys I ride with. Just cruising alongside the highway, which is sick. And this is prime tick territory. So just make sure you do a check in the shower right after you finish your ride. And that is Iroquois Heights. It's a fun little XC trail network. Super chill if you want it to be. There's a few fun little features in there too. And these POV videos are more like content fillers for the bigger projects that I want to post on here, like the locals and the bike fit video I did. I'm a snobby filmmaker and I like to flex those creative muscles every now and then. This is my way of doing it. So love the support, throw a thumbs up, comment, let me know how you like it. Check you back on the next one. It is amazing how quickly you lose your stamina. You spend a week eating and drinking in Jamaica.